everybody. How are you today? Hope things are going well for you. Messages for who's ever watching this. Let's get right into it. Tomorrow night on the new moon in Taurus, April 23rd. Going to be doing live on Patreon about the new moon in Taurus and the Pluto in retrograde that's just happening right now. So if you're catching my morning messages, you know all about that. Morning messages here on YouTube. If you want to catch the lives, Patreon is the place. All right. We still do lives here. We're doing live on Friday. It's just different topics. All right. Let's see what's going on every Friday at noon to benefit the first responders, front lines people happening in the United States here. 21. This is Clean It Up. Boy, that has been in everybody's reading. Yang energy, peace. So this is about balancing the Yang energy. We have 5 retrogrades going on by the end of May. And then Mercury is going to join the club, and then Mars later this year. So lots of feminine energy, lots of remembering energy, reconsidering, reflection, lots of energy like that. So this is about cleaning up the balance. Too much masculine energy, and now it's just woo, hit the brake, right? Going in the feminine energy way. So it's almost like you can hear the gears grinding about, woo, get the train to go back the other way a little bit, right? So we're in the middle of a huge balancing piece. That's what's coming. So if you've been watching this channel for any length of time, you do know that with all these retrogrades and all of the shift with the North Node and the collective into Gemini in May, early May, just so much change is happening. And it's not really about taking action necessarily as it is cleaning up the balance of your energy. So if you've been taking too much feminine energy, right? Too much resisting, too much reconsidering, reconciliation, right? Remembering. Too much of that and not enough forward movement, things are out of balance. Too much forward movement and not enough feminine energy. Our culture is too much masculine energy. That's why so much feminine energy is happening right now, or that is trying to balance each other. So now this is individually you guys balancing out what you're doing, masculine, feminine. So instead of like the binging on things, that's masculine energy. Not about men, women. It's not about that, okay? It's about a masculine. Masculine is yang energy. It is outward movement. It's expressive. It's right. So all of that, the feminine energy is inward, is looking inside yourself, doing your work, doing your inside work, right? That's all that whole Pluto retrograde video I put up, or I'm going to put up tomorrow morning, is going to be very much about that, how you are doing that inner work, but also balancing that with then taking action in a way that is a nurturing action, taking action, planting a garden and, around the home and things like that. That's what's really going on. In May, we're shifting into more of a cerebral taking action with Gemini energy about wanting answers. Okay, lots of questions going to be asked, and that's going to be going on for the next 18 months. That's the kind of action that will be taking place. So right now we're being asked to clean up our balance, right? It's not totally feminine, it's not totally masculine, it's together. It's the yin yang. And within you, this is union. If you're in the twin flame journey, if you're on the spiritual journey, this is union within yourself. That's what this is. Everyone is coming into union with themselves by being asked to do the balance of the masculine, feminine energies within themselves. The astrological happenings that are going on right now are really pushing that, right? That's masculine, really pushing that. see what's going on here. So what you're doing is you're creating peace within yourself. You're marrying yourself, essentially, is what you're doing. You're marrying yourself. Check out that reading or that video. Yeah, that's a reading. Morning messages for the 23rd. That's going to be 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. Okay, so let's see here. So interesting. Everything's Libra, balance energy. That's from underneath, right? That's the subconscious level. When we're going into this Pluto in retrograde, subconscious things are coming out. So subconsciously, the universe is moving us into balance. Like it or not, here it comes, okay? Two of Wands, Knight of Swords, Two of Pentacles, Five of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, right in the middle there. Queen of Cups. That's the nurturing energy here. Hierophant, Taurus. Knight of Coins, Virgo energy there. Three of Swords. Page of Swords, Tower. Seven of Pentacles. Hanged Man. So Virgo, Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Libra. That's, if you're dealing with any of those signs, we'll look at that in the extended. But right now what I want to share with you is that too much focus on the Pentacles needs balance. So it doesn't have to be, so let me just try and say this. It's not about like, oh, I don't care about money or I don't care about my stability. It's not about that. It's about coming from a heart space. What is going to balance that for you? Is it having a garden, doing more nurturing things every day, having work that does bring in stability, that does bring in financial abundance without it being taxing to your heart chakra, right? Without it being, work that doesn't serve your mission on this planet. I feel like the person you're dealing with could be in the middle of making some decisions right now. Feel free to swap this around. Use your intuition. So Two of Wands, in order to balance, making decisions. Two of Wands, Knight of Swords. This is, and Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is about having a hard time making a decision. This can be like going back and forth between making decisions and then thinking better of it. So that's a balancing thing. It's like being quickly decisive, masculine, and, reconsidering, reflecting on the decision. Those are opposite energies that are being balanced here. The opposite energies that are being balanced here, I feel like this is you, are the competitive nature of everything, trying to get the things you need, and helping each other to do that. 10 of Pentacles here. There's a nice balance of that because the heart chakra is here. This other person seems to be angry or having a hard time of it. Sometimes moves really fast, sometimes gets stuck, right? They're just like this jerky, herky-jerky kind of behavior. I feel like you're much more able to do this, but there's a lot of other people who may need your help, okay? What's happening here is this is likely watery energy and earth energy, both the feminine energies here. The choices that are being made are ones that have to do with old paradigms about money or greed or something like that, hoarding, all that kind of stuff, versus a situation of gratitude and sharing with other people, how we do that. I feel like this Taurus energy here, the new moon in Taurus, is going to be about manifesting abundance. Okay. And that, I'm going to put up a meditation around that, around manifesting abundance right now in these times. And how you might be able to do that, right? Just be in the meditative state, the very feminine, reflective state, not the yang state of going and getting anything, instead of attracting it to you. This Three of Swords here makes me feel like, let's see here, I'm going to clarify that. I feel like you're going to get a message from this person that's having a hard time making decisions. You've waited a long time for this person to reach out. Okay? Please clarify. Three of Swords, Six of Wands, Three of Wands, Strength. Oh, I like that a lot. Ace of Cups. Okay, so if this person was somebody who broke your heart in the past, like I said, Taurus, Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Libra. If this person was that person in the past, I feel like there's a message coming through that you've waited for a long time. Waited for a long time for this message to come through. Something you've manifested. It's like this person is coming back around. You see, we're going into Venus retrograde in May. So that's very, likely. I'll look at time frames in the extended here too. But this looks like you're getting over the past. Whatever happened in the past, you're getting over it. Because of this circumstance we're in, this balancing of yin and yang, I feel like this person is going to say to you that they've had a hard time making decisions, or they made decisions and it was too late, kind of broke your heart kind of as experience. They might be having a hard time like fending for themselves. I feel like they're alone. Okay, I feel like they're alone. So overcoming this, you've asked for this person to come toward you, manifesting. So Three of Wands, and then you see the Knight coming up behind her in the Strength card. Ace of Cups. So a new offer, a new offering. I feel like you're very focused right now on family and friends and everybody getting what they need. You might be dealing with some resistance from other people about the situation, but I feel like you're being very generous, kind, genuine, giving, nurturing, right? And that's the feminine energy. This person is likely in too much masculine energy. They're needing to balance that in terms of sharing their feelings now. Okay? You might have resisted this person at one point. They might have been married. Justice. If you didn't know, that's done. But they're having a hard time. This Two of Pentacles situation. This Two of Pentacles situation. Lovers, choices again. Ten of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. They're single now. Ten of Cups. The other situation is done. It's like okay, so this person, you know how like when you make choices, you have like choice A or choice B. This person didn't want to make a choice. They had a hard time making a decision. So they waited and waited and waited and waited and waited and waited and waited until one of the choices disappeared. You could have walked away from this person, or the other person involved could have walked away. They didn't have to make the decision. They didn't have to take action, right? They had too much feminine energy to choose, but they had a choice foisted upon them because of how the two of you behaved. You could have walked away, they could have walked away, but something definitely ended. And they're gonna say like they were hurt by it or something like that. You might have walked away from them, and they were likely hurt by that. And I mean, we are going in a nice direction. We'll explore this a little bit further in the extended, but the fact is that um, they didn't make the decision. They made a decision by not making a decision. And that forced the other people to make decisions for themselves. And so it's kind of like it's a by inaction. And so if they say that they were hurt by the decisions you made or anybody else made, it's kind of like, yeah, but you opted out. You opted not to make a decision. I don't know that you get to be upset about other people making decisions if you opt out. Okay, and that's something you're going to discuss with this person. Okay, I do feel like they're showing up. All right, let's keep going. I want to see when they show up. I feel like you've been waiting for this a long time. This Seven of Pentacles, Hanged Man. There's some really stuck energy here with this connection, and they're going to reach out very suddenly. Okay, very suddenly. Ace of Cups. All right, so let's see where we go here. I'll throw in Leo. I'll also do Leo. So Libra, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Leo. I'll look at that too. Oh, what the heck. Gemini's here too. Okay. All right. Link is below for you. I will see you over there.